Because headlines, well, there's not a whole lot in sports right now. And that's really unfortunate because we have this thing in America and just anywhere really, when there's not a lot going on, anything seems like a big headline. If there was no big time news going on, that's when you go to Google News or Yahoo or Fox or CNN or wherever you're going to look up your news for the day. When there's nothing really going on, that's when you find local teenager saves cat out of a tree. All right, cool. Was that important? Not at all. But there's such a lack of other news, they just have to kind of put something out there. And they're like, yeah, look at this guy. He's great. Look at him. He's got a good GPA and he loves his mom and he saves cats. Cool, dude. Glad. With sports, we're in kind of this headline devoid times at the moment. And that's why one Mr. LaVar Ball Kardashian is just running the sports media at the moment. LaVar Ball, and I told myself initially, like, I didn't want to talk about him because I respect him on the point of he's, once again, like LeBron, this guy's same woman. He's got 3 sons that all have scholarships to UCLA, 3 sons that are going to play in the NBA. Like, give him some credit. That's not if those are your credentials are as a dad, not bad. Not bad. You sent 3 people to one of the most pristine colleges in all of California. Not bad. But now he's starting to kind of turn into this, and I'm calling him LaVar Ball Kardashian because he's starting to become bigger than the kids playing basketball, which is real unfortunate. Kind of like, but the Kardashians' mom, she, when she made her empire off of her daughters, she became just as big or bigger than the daughters. With LaVar, he's constantly saying something. Someone's constantly putting a microphone around him. And why not? What else in sports is there to really look at the moment? What's the NFL's big headline? We found Tom Brady's jersey. Cool. We found Tom Brady's jersey because some dude who's an international reporter stole it on something that looks like it's off an episode of Breaking Bad and literally has this, we're thought to believe this elaborate thought process, and he just took Tom Brady's jersey, stuffed in his bag, and crossed the border. Okay. There's no headlines on what players are doing or training camp or the college draft picks. This is a good draft coming up, but there's no star. I mean, Deshaun Watson's the biggest star coming into this draft, and he's probably not going to be one of the top 10, 15 players picked. The NBA, it's just about resting players, and that's not a headline anymore. That's been going on all season. It's nothing to grab your attention. The World Baseball Classic, that's my next story, and I'm gonna let you know. No one watches the World Baseball Classic. It's no one watches it. It's like soccer. Soccer is the number 1 sport in the world. It gets very little view time in the U.S. And college basketball is really only real true story at the moment because of March Madness that gives you a true headline. And guess who plays in March Madness? His son. Whenever his son does something, people bring up him. People put a microphone next to him. And when people put a microphone next to him, he says some outlandish shit. Just because there's no news, don't make him big news. And I will say, once again, like I said, I didn't want to talk about him because, like I said, I respect the fact of he's got 3 kids. He's putting all 3. He got all 3 into basketball. He got all 3 into UCLA. That's great. And as far as branding yourself, if I could brand myself the way he has, I'd be a millionaire. He's borderline genius in his branding efforts. But guys, he's really not that big of a deal. There's just nothing else going on.